Welcome back. I'm glad you've come to join me. But if you hold on just one moment, I'm not quite ready yet. There we go. Okay, so this lesson is about silence and object work. So this week's class was pretty good. I feel like I've got half of it down at least, like the silence part. I think that's because I've got more comfortable with emotions. So I naturally now have like silent moments where I go and I'm just like expressing emotion or I'm feeling it and people can see that. But object work, not so much. And both of them are important because sometimes in a scene you're not talking and you need to add something so it doesn't become stagnant and so you're still catching the attention of the audience. That's where object work comes into play. So anyways, this week we started off doing the pointing and saying somebody's name, but we changed it up a little bit. We accepted, when somebody pointed to us, we accepted it as if it was like a cure to cancer or something, and we sent it out like it was disease. I don't know, that game is really versatile. I really like that idea. And we just did different variations of that too, like sending it out as one character, receiving it as another, sending it out in like one emotion and receiving it in another. Very great game for being like versatile and practicing things in a way that's easy. In one game we had to come up with 2 objects each, and there were 5 of us in a scene. That was really tough. And we also had to interact. We all had to interact with each other's objects, which didn't quite happen. There were a lot of objects though in our defense. But it was pretty awesome because we did a superhero one and I ended up being Mr. Narcissist. It's great. We also played the silence game. So we would do a normal scene and the teacher would be like, okay, have normal pauses in between lines. Which is what you would see like in every day. Like people would pause after they talk and then somebody else would start talking after like a couple of moments. Then there was short pauses where you're almost cutting the person off. Then there was like long pauses, which were up to like 7 seconds. And then there were very long pauses, which were, well, more than 7 seconds, probably up to like 14 or 21. That game was pretty easy for me because, like I said before, the emotion stuff, and the scene that we did, we were doing an intervention, driving my best friends. Okay, my best friends were driving me to to go to rehab for my drinking problem, and so I got some object work in there. A lot of like pauses. It was a really good scene, I feel, and I think we all did really good with that pausing. I don't think we struggled with that at all. I had the pausing, the emotion, the object work. It was a good one. I like that. That was pretty much our day. I mean, we played other games, but they weren't as significant as those that I mentioned. Time for notes. So when you're making an offer, make it obvious. Make it very obvious, or the person can just miss it and it's wasted. And it could have been a really awesome offer too. And you can always play a game within the scene. Like for instance, in one of the scenes that we were playing today, one person asked the other person about herself, and she's like, that's for me to know and for you to find out. And then she said that a couple other times. And then near the end, she asked about one of the other scene partners, and he's like, that's for me to know and for you to find out. It's a little cute game, you know, you could play. And there are others as well. But anyways, that was our day. So if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos. Alright, well, see you in the next one. Bye! If you haven't already seen any of the previous videos of Level D, click on the following links below and watch them now.